And then obviously, how do you address like stakeholders' concerns or resistance? Because the change is the challenge for most companies. How do you deal with like the resistance during like this data transformation process?
I mean, obviously there is a nice way and there is a not so nice way. I mean, the nice way is to, try to understand how are people consuming and try to influence, if I may, with a soft approach. The not so nice way is to simply, eliminate legacy that has been identified as data, consumption data storage, and just replace it with what the organization is hoping or expecting people to use from a data consumption and data management perspective. Obviously, the second approach is not necessarily the best one. It's the most effective one probably, but not the best one when it comes to culture. So I think it has to be a bit of a mixture. And as I have seen examples in the past where there is some type of a parallel period, parallel use of sources period where you try to get people accustomed to the new ways while they wind down the old ways, if I may, so that it's not such a traumatic impact and change in the organization.
Is that like rolled out, like different phases rolled out? Is that
Yeah, of
yeah?
course. I mean, it really depends on what you're talking about because, I mean, for example, if you're talking about changes that impact, the regulatory environment of a company, for example,
Yeah.
you're not so prone or you may not be so open in a way to having a long period of parallel usage until you can actually wind down completely. I mean, it's more often than before. There are specific dates when things have to shut down and then you have to move on to the new way,
Mhm.
particularly when new regulation comes into play. But again, I mean, I guess there has to be a level of strategization between how to roll out change and depending on what demands and requirements and how to do it
Mm.
to make it less stressful for the organization.
Yeah, no, agree. And I mean, I speak to a lot of people. Obviously, getting involved with the training's key, making sure that's communicated,
Absolutely.
so everyone's on board, and I guess knows the outcome. Like, and those changes happening for a reason, and yeah, obviously positively is most likely on the occasion. But I guess you've got to educate people to see that point of view.